On November 8, 2002, a young Kobe Bryant faced off against his idol, Michael Jordan. While MJ was far removed from his prime, he still lit up the box score for 25 points. And the Wizards won on a last-second inbound play. But the real story of the night was what MJ said to Kobe. "You can put the shoes on, but you're never going to fill them." Now, Kobe was rocking the Jordan 7s at the time, so this crushed him. Kobe didn't speak a word to anyone for 2 weeks. Coach Phil Jackson and his teammates knew something was wrong. Kobe wanted revenge, and the next time he saw MJ, he took it. With Jordan 8s on his feet, Kobe dropped 42 points in the first half. He finished the game with 55 points, including 9 three-pointers. Not to mention 3 assists, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. Meanwhile, Jordan had just 23 points and 4 assists. The Lakers took down the Wizards, and Kobe got his vengeance. The lesson learned? Don't trash talk unless you can handle the return fire. Because Kobe takes it personally too. Shoot me a like if you didn't know this, and give me a follow if you want to see more.
Hey man, I'm just here to let the world know, man, I'm crazy. I enjoy being crazy. I've been crazy for the last probably 20 years doing it the way I want to do it. And I take everything personal, and I'm a competitor, and I enjoy winning. If it ain't about that, don't be around me, because I'm crazy. I am. You ain't even got to second guess it. You could call me that, and I'm going to take it as a compliment. I'm crazy.
They gon' love how we coming in focused on the vision, we destined for millions. Knowing we a threat and the pressure keep building. She ain't got no aggression, in love with the feeling. You know I left it on the table, just go on and get it.
I'm going to give y'all a couple scenarios of when I've been crazy, right? So fresh out of prison, blessed, extremely blessed to be in the Beverly Center. Jay pulled me to the side. He say, man, such and such want to invest in what you're doing. I say, bet, let's have a meeting. Let's sit down. Let's see what he's talking about. We had a meeting. After the meeting, I peeped the energy. I peeped the vibe. I tell Jay, I'm like, nah, bro, it's something about, bro, I don't feel good about. Like, he feel like he real, you know, he like, Jay, this is Jay, where he say, man, you know, in this game, man, you got to get in the water with the sharks, man. You know, such and such is a shark, but you got to learn how to swim with the sharks. I said, Jay, though, I'm trying to be in line with the Dolphins. Like, I get it, Shark Tank, I get that mindset, but the niggas around me, we got to be in sync. I can't be second against no niggas that I'm putting on the team. Fast forward, the nigga end up being an op. Nigga stole money from the homie, you know, business and all that. I told you. Here go another scenario. We opened up a store in Inglewood, right? So like after 6-7 months, I'm like, this is what the American dream is, sitting in the motherfucking store all day. I went from collecting checks, having my freedom, going out to eat, to like, I'm just stuck here every day. So I'm like, I evaluate. I'm like, nah, I got to get back to my roots. I got to get back to the people. You know what I'm saying? Being able to move and groove. So when my lease was up, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to renew, right? So we do the truck. When I did the truck, everybody was like, bro, you won. Why you won? Everybody was like going against the truck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now the people couldn't see the vision. I was crazy then. Did the truck. The first summer made all the money back that we spent for the truck, right? Now everything, all money in, nothing but profit. Every time I pull it out, we make money, it's nothing but profit. And it's an asset. I own the truck, I was leasing the store to be in the store. So it's an asset too, right? I got a pink slip. So I was crazy, especially when we brought the truck back to the neighborhood. Everybody was looking at me crazy. You know why? Because the shit had holes in the ceiling, missing headlights, shit wasn't running, had to tow it back, didn't have a gas tank on it. It was horrible. It was something that would be in a junkyard, right? I was crazy. People was looking at me crazy. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. That's just another scenario where I'm like, all right, we'll see. Now, fast forward, pull up on Melrose. Niggas is pulling up on me, asking me where I get the truck. Certain niggas is even going to go pull a trigger on the same truck after they get the information from me. But I was crazy enough to take the leap of faith to know that this was the future. So that was another scenario. I've been crazy a lot so much. Other than that, but these are just a couple scenarios where I'm like, I'm cool with being crazy. This shit fun. Because my crazy becomes normal to niggas. I love it. I'm going to just give y'all one more, man. I don't really want to flood your timeline, but I just remember this is maybe like around 2017, around that time. And Instagram, I think when they first did the videos, they was trying to compete with TikTok. I think it was TikTok. So they gave niggas way more seconds on their videos. So as soon as they did that, the first day they allowed that feature on the app, I start putting the music behind the videos. And I told my nigga Kev, who else I tell? I told a couple niggas, I'm like, bro, this is the wave, bro. This is an easy way to market the music. A lot of niggas like, you think so? Look around right now, bro. Look around right now and now tell me that's what, and I'm talking about this is when they first released it. The first day they released the feature, I was crazy enough to see that this is the wave. So I've always been a thing about me is like, I'm not going to tell you nothing and have you go out and be the thesis. I'm going to be the thesis myself and show you that it works. That's how crazy I am enough to like believe in the shit that I believe in. You got to be crazy to believe in shit. So it's like, if you go to my United Through Music page, that thesis that I just broke down to you, that's what that page is for. That's why I made that page back then. For that reason. To post the videos and market it on that page. Unfortunately, you know, I made a little adjustments. Now I post on different pages. But, you know, this, I understand, bro. This shit called life. When you outside the box, that's what you become. You become crazy. I live outside the box, bro. But at the same time, I'm me. I don't do what everybody else do. I ain't chasing what everybody else chase. If I feel good about it, it's going to one more though. One more crazy, man. This crazy right here, I had to really stand on being crazy this day. So I'm doing a tape. My nigga Ron, you know what I'm saying? So we finishing up the tape. So around this time, I had a meeting and shit with a label. They offered me $500K, right? So I tell Ron the story. I'm like, yeah, you know, he like, you know what Ron say? He like, bro, that's a lot of money, bro. Like, you can really do some things with that. Like, the way you creative and this and that, like, that's a lot of bread. And I told him, I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I had to be crazy. I'm like, nah, because that shit just gon', like, that's like instant results. Like, that's microwave type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want to put me in a 360, so it's like they gonna touch everything. And then if they sit me down and red shirt me, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm done. Now I can't make no money off of fashion. I can't make no money off of anything with my intellectual property. I can't do that. And I think at the time he was just like $500K. But I was crazy. Now fast forward, when you see all these videos of niggas saying, you know, I signed such and such and I got the advance, and then after that I never touched this and that. Well, just know I was in tune before the trend to know that was gonna happen. You know, it's easy to hear that the trend is like, nah, this ain't the wave. But you gotta be special to see that before the trend even happens. You feel me? Like, now everybody's saying like, yeah, I signed a deal. I never touched none of my streaming and all this. And I'm just grateful that I was crazy enough to stand on like, you know what, nah, this comment. You know what I'm saying? Because the world gonna push you to the bullshit, man. The world gonna say this is the right way. But you gotta be in tune to kind of evaluate to know what's gonna be beneficial for you long term. And everybody looking for the short term. What I understand about short term results is that it's exactly what it sounds like. It's short term. Like, and why are we doing shit for short term? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this age, you know, you got, granted, I done been to prison. I done made mistakes to have this type of wisdom and knowledge that it's like, you know, I'm not perfect. I still fuck up every day. But I'm not trying to go into nothing looking short term, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you got people relying on you, a family, you shouldn't even have that mindset. Everything should be, if I do X, Y, and Z, these are the bigger results. It shouldn't be, if I do X, Y, and Z, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to take a couple L's with this, but I'll figure it out later. No, figure this shit out now and come up with a plan that's going to be long. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Even when you got a plan, you still going to have to make adjustments, but it got to make sense even from the start. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, shit didn't even make sense. Like, why would I sign why would I sign for $500,000 when I made $1 million off of clothing? And that's what I told them. And that's why they wanted to give me the deal, because when I could show on paper from this store, this store, this store, from my website that we grossed $1 million, they're like, damn, if the music don't work, we can at least bank off the clothing, because he already been proving that the clothing, it's like that. So my whole thing is like, if I know that, why would I sign for something that I already made? That don't even make sense. And then not only that, it's like y'all want you gonna give me a 360 and y'all want my master, so I'll never be able to touch. Like, that shit don't. But common sense don't be common. That's why it's a blessing to be around a nigga who got common sense. Cause a lot of niggas, I'm starting to realize, don't even got that, bro. It's like, and then I be understanding too now, and I used to be like questioning shit, but I just be realizing, like, man, God be having his hand on certain people, man, to be in certain niggas' lives, to either help them catapult, or sometimes they can't see it and they just fall off, bro. But I'm really starting to understand that. Like, when I see success, I see the cruise of success, and I see success is a pattern, and it's relative to what you think a success is, but it's at the end of the day, it's a pattern, and that pattern is mixed with consistency, hard work, talent, and faith. If you got those things, you're gonna be all right in anything you doing. But a lot of times you gotta be around a nigga who kind of got that, so you can rub off on you, so you can feel that and see that it's possible. A lot of niggas don't be thinking shit is possible, and that go back to the crazy shit. Niggas gonna call you crazy because they don't think it's possible, bro. They don't think it's possible that you could turn down a deal and still figure out another way to win off this shit. At one point, all my niggas thought you have to go get a deal. They laughed at me. Why, bro? You turned down 5, bro. You right now being independent is the motherfucking wave. It's the trend. It's the thing you want to be. That wasn't like that before. That's why I keep saying that. It was not like that. You know what I'm saying? So now the niggas see that it could be.
One of the biggest mistakes that people make on social media is that they think quality is more important than content. It's not true. Content is more important than quality, right? What I mean by that is that you see a lot of people in their videos, it looks like Steven Spielberg, right? They got the music behind it.